So then Vyas, he wrote all the, he divided the Vedas into 4 parts. He wrote Puranas, Upanishads, everything he wrote. Yeah? But still he was unhappy. Still he was sad. Why he was sad? So he was thinking that, I wrote all this, but still I am not feeling very happy. इतना मैंने मेहनत किया, इतना अच्छे से लिखा. I worshipped the Vedas. I took blessings from my spiritual master. I did nice, fire sacrifice. I followed a strict discipline. Everything I did so well, but still I am not happy. Something is missing. Something is missing. And then what happens? Who is his spiritual master? His spiritual master is Narada Muni. So then he approached Narada Muni. So whenever we are in confusion, whenever we have doubts in our life, what we should do is we should approach our spiritual master. We should approach our parents. We should approach our teachers. We should approach our guru, right? So whenever we are confused, we do not know what to do, then we should approach our guru. So then he approached his spiritual master, and then spiritual master is Narada Muni. And then Narada Muni told him, he hinted him that, what did you do? You have written so many scriptures to show how people will be happy and eventually merge in Krishna's light. So basically he defined impersonal Brahman, saying that Krishna is light. Bhagwan सिर्फ light है, भगवान मूर्ति है ही नहीं, भगवान को ऐसा फॉर्म है ही नहीं, भगवान बस लाइट है. और आपने क्या किया, लोगों को बोला कि खुश कैसे रहना है ना. तो ये खुश कैसे रहना है, we are going to discuss that in detail in the later sections. So that is what he said. And then we also discussed last time that is Krishna light. Yeah. So is Krishna a personal form or is Krishna light? That we discussed last time. So we said. So then we also discussed that, why are we saying that no, Krishna is not light? So we discussed this also. So what do you think is the nature of Krishna after looking at these pictures? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. What do you think is the nature of Krishna after looking at these pictures? Yes or no?
I think that Krishna is like he is sweet. He is also like he'll do anything for his people. Yeah.
Yes, very nice, very good. He'll do anything for his people. Yeah, very good. Yes, Adya.
Merciful and kindful.
Sorry?
Merciful and kindful.
Merciful and thankful. Okay. Merciful. Yes. Yes, Pranjal.
All attractive.
All attractive. But what is the nature of Krishna? They were saying. What is उसका स्वभाव कैसे है कृष्णा का? ये सारे
Eternal happiness.
Sorry.
Eternal happiness.
No, that we will get if we are serving Krishna. I am saying what is the nature of Krishna? Krishna का स्वभाव कैसा है? ये सारे pictures देखे. Because Vysadeva said no, Krishna is light. But we are saying Krishna is not light. We are proving through all these pictures that Krishna is not light. So Krishna का स्वभाव कैसा है? Yes, Ranveer?
Loving.
Sorry?
Loving.
Loving. Yes, Krishna is very loving. He's like our loving father. Very good. Yes, yes, Manasvi?
Caring and humble.
Caring. Yes, very good. Yes, Keshav?
And humble also.
So humble we can't say because Krishna need not be humble to us. Krishna can be caring with us. Krishna can be nice to us. We need to be humble with Krishna. Okay, yes. Yes, Keshav?
Mataji, Krishna is looking very beautiful.
Yes, Krishna is looking very beautiful. लेकिन Krishna का हमारे तरफ क्या, how does he express his love to us? Yes, Neha? Bapre, so many hands up.
Filled with karuna and kindness.
Yeah, is karuna and kindness. Okay, so बाकी जिन्होंने hand raise किया, I'll ask you questions later. Okay, so very good. So basically, yes.
Mataji, one more point is there that he protects us also.
Yes, he's very caring. He protects us. Yes, Krish.
He is friendly.
He is very friendly. Yes, Akhiras. Very good. Very nice. Okay, chalo. So let's move ahead. Yes, Om, you want to say something?
Peaceful.
Peaceful. He is peace loving. Yes, he doesn't want all of us to fight. That is also true. So very good, very nice. So you all know that now. If anyone tells you that Krishna is light, you all know that Krishna is not light. Krishna has a beautiful form. Okay, we saw all the 6 opulences of Krishna. Okay, and then we also saw that Vysadeva explained him that तुम्हें क्या सिखा रहे हो? So सुख कम संपत्ति घर आवे. Yeah, so you are just demanding things from Krishna कि मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे वो चाहिए, मुझे ऐसा चाहिए, क्योंकि मुझे खुश रहना है. इसके लिए मुझे ये दो, मुझे वैसा दो, मुझे वैसा दो, राइट? लेकिन मैं कृष्णा के लिए क्या करूं? ऐसा नहीं. मैं सत्यनारायण की पूजा करूंगा, मैं 1001 तुलसी लीव्स ऑफर करूंगा, क्योंकि क्यों? सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. मुझे खुश रखो, इसके लिए ऐसे मैं करूंगा. मुझे आपसे प्यार है, इसके लिए मैं नहीं करना. So understanding the difference? Everyone is understanding the difference? Yeah, so that is the difference कि हम कृष्णा की जो पूजा करते हैं, जो भी करते हैं, हम इसके लिए करते हैं कि हमको कुछ चाहिए कृष्णा से. ऐसे नहीं कि हमको प्यार है कृष्णा से. So that mood should change. Okay. So now we are moving to the next part of the chapter. Okay. So we're going to move to the next part of the chapter, wherein before we move to the next part of the chapter, a little gap in between. Okay. So we are going to see the chapter that what Narada Muni instructs Vyasadeva. But before we move there, Abhi Vyasadeva. Okay, now listen this very carefully. Okay, question to all of you. Listen this very carefully. Vyasadeva is incarnation of Krishna. Okay, he has taken avatar for a specific purpose, that he should write all scriptures and all that. So, how do you think? How can we think that Vyasadeva could have gone wrong? Vyasadeva is such an exalted rishi. He is such an exalted Muni. Vyasadeva cannot go wrong. So, how did Vyasadeva make a mistake? Can someone tell me by raising your hand? Yes, Aditya?
Mataji, cause of the Kalyug, and actually cause of Kalyug, many people forgot the scriptures also.
Okay. So Vyasadeva was knowing that Kalyug में ऐसे होने वाला है, करके उन्होंने ऐसे सब किया. लेकिन so we'll park your answer. Aditya, yes, Nityansh?
Mataji, what I think is that it's because Vyasdev is in human, like Lord Krishna is in human form.
Okay, we'll park your answer too. Yes, Pranjal?
Mataji, I think that maybe to teach us that like everything is secondary, but like he had written everything like puja or everything, but he had not written about Krishna. So then he couldn't get the satisfaction of that yes, I have written so much and I'm really satisfied about it. So like from this we can learn that without Krishna everything is void.
Yes, a big Haribol to Pranjal, a big Haribol to Pranjal. Very nice. So that is the reason why. 1 second, Adya. So that is the reason why that Vyasdev, this was the learning which Krishna wanted to give to all of us. That आप कितना भी कर्म कांड कर लो, कितनी भी पूजा कर लो, कितना भी खुद के satisfaction के लिए करो, कुछ भी करो. But if Krishna is not there, you will not be happy. आपके पास जो भी happiness आएगा, temporary आएगा. भले आप कृष्णा को प्रे करो कि भगवान मैं आपको नारियल चढ़ाऊंगा, मेरे को ना अच्छे ये जो भी 7th स्टैंडर्ड में है ना, मेरे को अच्छा मार्क्स देना प्लीज. वो जो है ना, वो मेरा जो हमेशा फर्स्ट आता है, क्या वो आशीष उसका नाम है, उससे मेरे को बस थोड़ा 2 मार्क्स ज्यादा देना. वो भी बहुत उसको अभिमान हो गया है, बहुत शान पट्टी करता है, मेरे को उसे मार्क्स दो, राइट? सो तो उसे मिल गया, आपको ज्यादा मार्क्स मिल गया, तो दैट इज वेरी टेम्पररी. आफ्टर 6 months you will forget, after 1 year you will forget, after 5 years you will forget. That is temporary. Again you will find out some reason to lament. अरे मेरे पास ये नहीं है, अरे मेरे पास वो नहीं है, अरे मेरे को वो चाहिए, अरे मेरे पास अच्छा जॉब नहीं है, अरे मेरे को वो कॉलेज में एडमिशन चाहिए, अरे मेरा स्कूल बैग एकदम घटिया है, उसका स्कूल बैग देखो कितना अच्छा है, वाटर बैग, कंपास बॉक्स, टी-शर्ट्स, शर्ट्स, शूज, belts, whatever, it could be anything under the sun. Yeah. Some or the other lamentation will always be there. But when you have Krishna in the center, yeah, whether it is cooking food, whether it is dressing the deity, whatever, when the Krishna is in the center, then everything is blissful. Like eternal happiness, someone just said, right? Eternal happiness will be there. Yeah, so you understood? So Vyasadeva cannot make a mistake. This pastime was performed for all of us to teach a lesson कि अगर हमारे लाइफ में कृष्णा नहीं है तो हमारा लाइफ void है, कुछ भी मजा नहीं है लाइफ में. Okay, any questions on this? No. Okay, very good, very nice. Let us move ahead.
Teacher, today's week.
Disha, we have not even started our class. So just hold on. Listen carefully.
Swara is not hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So next question. Now Vyasadeva is asking or inquiring from Narada Muni. So what should be our mood while asking? This what should be our mood while asking is explained by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Can someone tell which shloka is that? Can someone tell which shloka is that? आप सबने लर्न किया है वो श्लोका, जिसने श्लोका कंपटीशन में पार्ट लिया है वो सबको वो श्लोका पता है. और ये
Mataji, what was the question?
the question is, do you see an interaction between guru and disciple? Yeah, so when Narada Muni is the guru and Vyasadeva is the disciple. So Vyasadeva is very humbly asking Narada Muni that, now I'm confused, please guide me. Now the mood is being humble mood. He doesn't know what to do. So that is why this is explained in the Bhagavad Gita.
Mataji, I know that question.
Okay, so tell me the shloka. Yes. Okay, Pranjal, I'll give chance to Ranveer and then I'll come to you. Yes, Ranveer. Do you know the shloka, Ranveer?
Yes, Mataji. It's Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Shakshara Brahma, Shri Guru Denava.
Again, that is not in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, yes, Pranjal.
तत्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनस्तत्तदर्शना.
Very nice. A big Haribol to Pranjal once again. So I want all of you to recite this shloka. Okay, repeat after me. We should know this shloka. ये श्लोक हमारे हमेशा हमको याद रहना चाहिए. Okay, come on, repeat after me. Unmute and repeat after me. तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यामि ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनास्तत्त्वदर्शिनः. So what is so he is telling? Krishna is telling this. Please ensure that you are muted.
And then Disha.
Please, Disha, ensure that you are muted. Yes. So this is who is telling this? Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Okay, now we have come back to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, confused mat ho jao. So Krishna is telling Arjuna that how should one approach spiritual master? Very submissively, very humbly, and one should ask questions. Whenever we are confused, we should ask questions because they know the truth. Yeah, they are very knowledgeable. They know the truth. That is why we should, ask questions nicely. Yes, now only 3 people, because we have many things to cover. Yes. Yes, Adya. You can recite the shloka.
Tadvidita prapatena prati prasnena seva upadesh
Shanti.
shanti te jana
Janimya Tate
Darshinaha. Okay, very nice. Yes, Krish.
तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनास्तत्त्वदर्शिनः.
Very nice. Yes, Ranveer.
Traigunya
Ah, no,
Vishavedani.
no, 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 no. What is the shloka on the screen?
Oh,
That
sorry.
shloka I have to say.
Tad Vidya Priyapatena
Pariprashnena sevaya.
Pariprasne
Na sevaya.
Na Seviya
Updesha.
Updesha
Shantite.
Shantite
Janam.
Janam
Jananinas.
Jananinas Tattva Darshina.
Very good. Very nice. Yes, Vara. Very good.
तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षाति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनास्तत्त्वदर्शिनः.
Very nice. Yes, Diya.
तद्विधि परिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवा उपदेक्षन्ति ते जनं जानीषि तत्त्वदर्शिनः.
नास तत्वदर्शिना. ये श्लोका आप सबको लर्न होना चाहिए. हाँ, ये बिल्कुल लर्न कर लो ये श्लोका. ये श्लोका सब जगह आता है. ओके, सो यस नित्यांश.
Yes, Mataji. Tadvidhi pranipatena परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यांति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः.
Very nice. Yes, Arnav. Arnav and Kushi. Okay, then we move on.
Tadviti pranipatna pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te janam jananis tadvadarshina.
Yes, yes, Kushi.
तादविधि प्रणिपाते परिप्रक्षण सेवया उपदेशयन्ति ते जीनाम जानीनस
Darshinaha.
Can I see?
Oh, now let's move on. I'll give you chance again. Okay, जिन्होंने hand raise किया है वो ध्यान रखना. I'll give you chance later. Okay, because we have to move on. Many things to cover. Okay, so don't worry. I'll give you chance again. Yeah. Okay. So Krishna says that you know how you should talk. So basically, a disciple. जैसे अगर हम लोग कभी भी confuse होते हैं, we should reveal our mind to our seniors. We should talk with our seniors. We should take help. Yeah. So even if our seniors chastise us, even if they are upset with us, even if they shout at us, please understand, if it is our seniors, if it is our parents, if it is our guru, if it is our teacher, even if they get upset on us, even if they shout at us, still understand that they are, they take care of us, they love us. So any problem comes, we should go to them and ask them humbly. Yeah? गलती हो गया तो भी हमको अपने पेरेंट्स को जाके बताना है, हमारे गुरु को जाके बताना है कि मेरे से गलती होगी, अभी मुझे बताओ मैं क्या करूं, प्लीज मुझे हेल्प करो. ओके, सो दैट शुड बी द मूड. ओके, सो देन व्हाट हैपेंस इज, देन व्हाट इज व्यासदेव डूइंग. अभी व्यासदेव ने तो पूछ रहे हैं उनसे, लेकिन कैसे पहले पूछ रहे हैं, फर्स्ट इज ग्लोरीफाइंग हिज गुरु. या ही इज सेइंग हु इज हिज गुरु, हु इज व्यासदेव्स गुरु.
Narada Muni. Mataji, I can tell you something.
Later, beta. Yeah, I'll give you a chance, beta. Okay, so Vyasadev's guru is Narada Muni. So he's saying, Narada Muni, you have so much intelligence, my dear guru. You have so oceanic knowledge. Yeah, you've seen the Lord. You know everything about the Lord. Yeah. So, and there are so many things to learn from you. You are like, the sunshine of the entire, of the sun. You're like air which can penetrate internally and everywhere. You can go to spiritual planets, you can go to material planets. You're like super soul. Yeah. So and you help me finding the deficiency in me. Yeah. So he is glorifying the guru. उसके बाद क्या होता है? Then Narad Muni understands that, okay, my dear, my child, he wants to understand. He's asking. He's very enthusiastic. Yeah. जब भी सामने वाले बच्चे enthusiastic रहेंगे तो टीचर का भी इंटरेस्ट आएगा सिखाने में. अगर सामने वाले बच्चे बोर रहेंगे, किसी को कुछ इंटरेस्ट नहीं है सीखने में, will teacher have interest to teach? So you have to be.
No.
So when I ask questions, you have to answer. You have to keep your cameras on. Like if I also switch off my camera, so what will happen? You will also not develop interest. Yeah. So you have to be very inquisitive. You have to be very enthusiastic in whatever you learn. And when you are enthusiastic, the teacher also feels like telling. So exactly the same way, Vyasadeva, when he inquired submissively, he felt like, Narad Muni felt, no, I should tell him. Yeah. So then Vyasadeva told him, अभी now देखो व्यासदेव क्या कहते हैं. तो व्यासदेव कहते हैं कि तुम्हारे इसमें 2 प्रॉब्लम्स है. क्या 2 प्रॉब्लम्स है? एक प्रॉब्लम है कि तुम भगवान को बोलते हो कि वो लाइट है. दूसरा प्रॉब्लम ये है, ध्यान से सुनो, लिसन वेरी केयरफुली, इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. Now we are talking about Vedas. Okay, what are the problem in the 4 Vedas? That Vyasadeva is that Narad Muni is telling Vyasadeva. So another problem with your Vedas is that what you have spoken is you are speaking about dharma, artha, and kam. Okay, so dharma means also he is saying that you are earning money, you are earning artha, you are earning money to enjoy. Kama is enjoyment, artha is money. So you are saying that your dharma is to earn money so that you can enjoy. Is that the right thing? Can someone tell me?
No,
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 Mataji.
we should
Okay,
do
so,
everything for Krishna.
so if you are earning money, what should we do?
We should give some money to the temple.
Yes, we should
And we
use
should
the money.
bring dresses for Lord Krishna.
Donation. Give donation to
You
temple.
can give donation to the temple. You can buy nice dresses for Krishna. You can do nice shringar for Krishna. You can build a nice temple. Yeah, so many activities you can do. And these are not religious activities. See, people create chaos based on religion, but we are not talking religion because Krishna is above religion. Krishna is above Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian. Krishna is above that. Yeah. So we are not talking about religion. We are talking everything above religion. We should do something for Krishna. So artha, the money which is there should be used in Krishna's service. Yeah. So ये तो आपने बताया ही नहीं. आपने बस बोला कि आप you should that what is your dharma? Your dharma is to earn money. Artha, to enjoy, काम करने के लिए. तो who does this? आपका जो ये प्रोग्राम है धर्म अर्थ काम, it is within the sattva gun, raja gun and tamo gun. But what is Krishna saying? Just like Ranveer just mentioned the shloka, Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nestraiguna Bhavarjuna. Krishna is telling Arjuna, rise above all these 3 modes of material nature. नहीं तो आप ये धर्म अर्थ काम के प्रोग्राम में इधर ही फंसे रहोगे. बस खुद को अर्न करना है और खुद को ही एंजॉय करना है. तो कहाँ रहोगे? इधर ही मटेरियल वर्ल्ड के चक्कर में घूमते रहोगे. आपने तो पुराना तो लिखा, आपने वो सब लिखा, but do you know what you missed? You have not glorified the Lord. आपने कृष्णा का भी, महाभारत में तो कृष्णा का नाम कितने बार आया होगा, लेकिन आपने जितना डिटेल में अर्थ काम और मोक्ष के बारे में लिखा, धर्म अर्थ काम के बारे में लिखा, मोक्ष के बारे में भी लिख दिया, लेकिन आपने कृष्णा के बारे में तो कुछ लिखा ही नहीं, ज्यादा नहीं लिखा. You have not glorified Krishna. So your scripture is like it is not good scripture, it is very bad scripture. So then Vysadeva understood. He said, yes, my dear Guru, whatever you are saying is right. Yeah. So then abhi listen, now Vyasadeva is telling further very, very important thing. Yeah. So what he is saying that, so for example, if there is a golden plate, yeah, you've given a golden plate and we've given a golden bowl. And in that golden plate and golden bowl, अगर हमने उसमें गोबर डाल दिया, क्या लगेगा आपको? अच्छा लगेगा?
No, it looks so bad.
Yeah.
Not very bad.
Yeah. So this is the example given. Okay, I am not giving my own example. This example given in the scriptures. So he is saying, Narad Muni बोल रहे हैं कि you give a golden plate, you give a golden spoon and a golden bowl, and you put gobar in it, then it will not be good. You would expect some best dishes to be there, right, in that golden plate and in the golden bowl, right? So that is the difference, right? So basically, where there is filthy place, dirty place, unclean place, there who will come? कौवे आएंगे, काव 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 करते कौवे आएंगे. But where there is best thing, where there is beautiful place, wonderful place, wherein Lord's name is being taken, Lord is being glorified, kirtan is happening and everything is happening. Who will go there? Swans will go there. See, this is the example, this is the analogy which is given in Bhagavatam. The difference between swans and difference between the crow. Yeah. So the crow will go to the filthy place, but the swans will go to such good places wherein Bhagwan ka naam liya ja raha hai. So that is why who will go there? Sadhus will go there, devotees will go there, Vaishnavas will go there, senior Vaishnavas will go there, because they will relish that place. Will they relish the place in the filthy place where crows will go? Will sadhus feel like going there? Will you feel like going there? Exactly the same way he is saying, जो भी आपने लिखा है, आपने ऐसा लिखा है जैसे गोल्डन प्लेट में गोबर डाल दिया है. यहाँ पे आपने ऐसे लिखा है, वो जहाँ पे कौन आएगा? कौवे आएंगे, काव 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 करते. So because there is no Krishna, because you have not glorified Krishna, that has become like a filthy place, unclean place, dirty place, gutter जैसा हो गया है. But when you glorify Krishna, their swans will come, their sadhus will come, devotees will come, or good people will come. Yeah? तो व्यासदेव ने बोला, नहीं आप जो बोल रहे बराबर है, लेकिन पता है ये कैसा है ना कि मैं सोच रहा था कि सबको धीरे 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 आई विल एलिवेट एवरीवन स्लोली 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 स्लोली, क्योंकि अभी सबको समझ में नहीं आएगा. अगर मैं आपको बोलूंगा कि नहीं ठीक है पहले आप एक माला कर लो, फिर मैं बोलूंगा आपको 2 माला कर लो. अभी कभी कभी तो मैं किसी को बोलती हूँ कि ठीक है चलो आपको बहुत स्कूल है, अभी आप बहुत थके हो, बहुत होमवर्क एग्जाम है, तो चलो 21 टाइम्स ही कर लो जपाओ, राइट? तो ऐसे तो धीरे 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 व्यासदेव से आई थॉट दैट दे विल प्रोग्रेस slowly slowly. Then there is a very wonderful example which is given. Listen very carefully. So then Narada Muni tells him, you see, for Tamoguni people, they want to eat meat. Okay. So then it was announced that okay, on the Amavasya day, on the Amavasya day, you can do a goat sacrifice, and then you offer the meat to Kali Mata or whoever, and then you eat meat. Yeah, on the Amavasya day. लेकिन इन लोगों ने क्या किया? अरे वाह, अमावस्या डे आपको अनाउंस किया, मतलब दिस लुक्स लाइक अ बिग फेस्टिवल, दिस लुक्स लाइक द मेन फेस्टिवल, उसी को मेन फेस्टिवल बना दिया. और फिर कहने लगे अच्छा मेन फेस्टिवल में खा सकते हैं तो रोज ही क्यों ना खा ले, चलो रोज ही खा लेते हैं हम लोग मीट. Yeah, so then they started eating meat daily. So instead of progressing into eating meat was discouraged, but what did they do? They started eating meat daily. Does this make sense?
No, Mata.
Yeah. So व्यासदेव ने उनको बोला कि ये ऐसे नहीं चलेगा, तुमको ये ऐसे सिखा के नहीं होगा, because जब भी when people get little money, they want little more money, little more money, they want little more money. आज हमारे पास अजुमिंग की थोड़ा पॉकेट मनी मिल रहा है 200 रुपया, तो हमको लगेगा नहीं 250 चाहिए, नहीं 300 चाहिए, नहीं 300 नहीं पूरा 500 चाहिए, right? Our greed will keep on increasing. Yeah, so कि ऐसे ये इनका इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा नहीं इससे, that will not happen. But you give them direct भक्ति, उनको अब डायरेक्ट भक्ति मार्ग पे लगा दो. डायरेक्ट भक्ति मार्ग के चलो भले छूट भी गया भक्ति मार्ग, तो क्या होगा? अगली बार से अगर जब उनको नया चैंटिंग के लिए बोलना पड़ेगा तो ठीक है, they know how to chant, they know that they have to go to मंगल आरती, they know they have to go for श्रृंगार आरती, they know what is Bhagavatam, they know what is Bhagavad Gita, and it doesn't become so difficult. Right? You all agree with me?
Yes,
Very good. So then Vyasadeva told Narada Muni that you have not given them direct bhakti. You just told them कि demigod का worship करो, इसको ये मांगोगे तो पैसा आएगा, उसे मांगेगे तो गुड हेल्थ आएगा, इसे जो मांगोगे तो इंटेलिजेंस आएगा, तो आप बस ऐसे करो, उसे पैसा कमाओ और उससे अपना खुश रहो. तो खुश रहो किसके लिए? खुद के लिए ही खुश रहो. Krishna इसमें किधर भी in all this scope of things, Krishna is not there. So that is why will never enjoy. Okay. Now, further, he is further now, one step ahead. Yeah. So then he understood that, ये तो पूरी गड़बड़ वाला चीज हो गया. So then, further now comparing what is Bhagavad Gita, and so there are two pictures here. Can you see two pictures here? One is this daily news and other is Bhagavatam. Why do we call this as dead lit? Which one is dead literature out of this daily news and Bhagavatam? Which one is a dead literature?
Mataji, daily news.
Yes. Why is daily news? Why is daily news dead literature?
Because it's not talking.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yes, Nityansh.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, the daily news is dead literature because all it contains is about what is happening in the material world, and Srimad Bhagavatam contains what about the spiritual world.
Okay, good. Yes, Aditya.
Mataji, actually, daily news is what is that? Because it did not tell about the past also. What happens in the past while the Lord take the avatar on earth. But in Bhagavatam, there are many things like shlokas and etc., which we do not get to know in daily news.
Okay, good. Okay, yes. We're more Adya will listen and then we'll move ahead. Yes.
Mataji, in daily news, there is all things that this happened, that happened, someone died, and there is not a name of Krishna. And
Okay.
in Bhagavatam, there are only good things, slokas, stories, and there is things about Krishna also.
Okay, okay. Yes, Vara. Yes.
Mataji, daily news is dead literature because there's nothing about Krishna in it. And in Bhagavatam, everything is about Krishna only.
Okay, okay. Completely. Yes, Ranveer and then Roshni and then we move. Then I'll explain.
Mataji,
Yes.
mostly it says violence and disaster.
Okay, violence and disaster. Okay. Yes, Roshni.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Roshni.
I'm
Radhika.
Hare Krishna.
हाँ, बोलो बोलो.
Mataji, actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. So it is live literature.
Okay, good, very nice.
And Srimad Bhagavatam glorifies Krishna and Krishna's devotee.
Yes, very good, very nice.
Krishna's, and daily news are dead literature because it was all materialistic news that was temporary and
Yes, very good, very nice. जब भी तो now I will explain you. जब भी हमारे पास न्यूज़पेपर आता है हम क्या करते हैं? आज के दिन पढ़ते हैं और रात को शाम को न्यूज़पेपर कहाँ जाता है?
Dustbin.
It goes to the trash. It goes to the रद्दी में जाता है ना? हम लोग सारे न्यूज़पेपर 10 साल पुराने रखते हैं जमा करके. वो ट्रैश में चले जाता है. एक महीना भी नहीं रखते उसको, एक दिन भी नहीं रखते वो, तभी शाम को सुबह नेक्स्ट ट्रैश में जाता है.
माता जी कुछ पान के लिए भी आ जाता है.
हाँ, लेकिन भागवतम क्या है? भागवतम, like all of you mentioned, it is about Krishna. It is like eternal. It is Krishna himself. So it is like a live literature. Okay, so that you should know. Then if someone asks you कि हम भागवतम क्यों पढ़ रहे हो, है ना? ये पेपर पढ़ना चाहिए, latest news पता होना चाहिए. Of course, you should know latest news. Of course, you should be able to analyze the situation. And Bhagavatam will get you, raise your intelligence to understand the latest news and understand the political situation and all that. Obviously, you should be abreast of whatever is happening. But understand one thing, that the first preference is to be given to Bhagavatam, to study Bhagavatam. Yeah, then you will have the strength, then you will have the intelligence to understand, everything around us. It develops our intelligence very nicely. Okay. Then liberal versus conservative approach on preaching. So व्यासदेव ने क्या किया? लिबरल अप्रोच कर दिया. So for example, अगर कोई डायबिटीज पेशेंट है तो उसने उसको बोला कि ठीक है आप डायबिटीज हो तो आप थोड़ा कम स्वीट खाओ. अभी कम मतलब कितना कम? आपको लगेगा कि इतना कम है, मुझे लगेगा कि इतना भी कम है, किसी को लगेगा कि इतना भी कम है, कितना कम है. So for example, on one Ekadashi day, a person, was he had diabetes and he became very, restless, and he went to the doctor. So he said, what happened? So he said, today had I Ekadashi. So our doctor asked, what did you eat? तो उसने उसको बोला, नहीं मैं तो कुछ नहीं खाया, मैं तो बनानास ही खाया. आपने बोला बनानास खाना, तो मैंने बनानास ही खाया. अच्छा, कितना बनानास खाया? 2 डजन बनाना खाया. Okay, so what is less is very subjective. So Bhagavatam is like direct hitting, direct difference between body and soul. Yeah, difference between mind, body, false ego, yeah, subtle body, gross body. Everything is like direct hit. Bhakti yoga, target bhakti yoga. Gyan yoga bhi nahi karna hai, karma yoga bhi nahi karna hai, bhakti yoga karna hai. Bhakti yoga with the knowledge, bhakti yoga with doing our duties properly, right? Direct hit. Ultimate aim, go back home, back to Godhead. No, running around the bush. Direct instruction. Yeah, so that is what is the liberal literature and conservative literature. Yeah, so you see here, जो ये कर्म योगा, ज्ञान योगा, ऐसा हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We are अर्थ, क्या कहते हैं, धर्म अर्थ काम के बीच के चक्कर में you get tired. So बहुनाम जन्मनाम अन्ते ज्ञानवाम मां प्रपद्यते. बहुत 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 जन्म के बाद हमको पता चलता है कि वासुदेव सर्वमिति स महात्मा सुदुर्लभः. बहुत 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 सारे जन्म के बाद हमको पता चलता है कि वासुदेव सर्वमिति है. लेकिन भागवतम में तो डायरेक्ट लिखा है. आप सारे कृष्णा किड्स को तो डायरेक्टली पता है कि भागवतम की कृष्णा इज सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी ऑफ गॉड. जस्ट सर्व हिम nicely. You don't have to do anything. Just read the live literature, study the live literature. Yeah. So that is what it is. Yeah. So then now what happens is, now Guru, he explains, he tells him that you have to glorify Krishna, you have to glorify his pastimes, and then what will happen is, then when you glorify all your, when you're reading Bhagavatam, it is like Krishna himself. Someone just mentioned he's Krishna himself, so it is like hearing directly from Krishna. He's very all your sins will get liberated and all. Now when the Guru has to explain anything, what does he do? He gives his own example. Okay, so Narada Muni, he gives his own example. So Narada Muni says, आपको पता है मैं भक्ति में कैसे आया? One second. Yeah, okay. Keeping Krishna in the center. Yeah, so everything we have to do, keep keeping Krishna in the center. Yeah. So then now Narada Muni, he explains. So Guru को अगर किसी को कुछ explain करना होगा, तो when he gives his own example, it becomes more convincing. Okay. So what happens is, Narada Muni says, wait, I will tell you how did I come to bhakti. Okay, so now Narada Muni is going to tell his own story. So what happens is, Narada Muni, he was cursed. He was cursed once, and then he had to come to this material world. Abhi aa gaye material world mein. So you might be knowing this story, but we are going to discuss many different aspects, okay, which you have not even thought about it. हम लोग different aspects discuss करने वाले हैं. So Narada Muni, when he came to the earth because of the curse, he took birth as the son of a maid servant. Okay. So then, so he was part of the Gandharvas and all that, yeah. So he took birth as a son of maid servant. अभी उसकी मम्मी सब जगह काम करती थी और अपना पेट भरती थी और अपने बेटे का भी पेट भरती थी. So somehow hand to mouth चल रहा था. Okay. And she was obviously not rich. She was very poor and all. So life was going on. Now one day what happened is that some Bhakti Vedantas, some Vaishnavas, Bhakti Vedantas, they एक जगह कभी रहेंगे नहीं. They will always be going to different holy places and all that, and they will be singing the glories of the Lord, chanting the holy name and all. Okay. So अभी चातुर्मास का जब भी समय आया, तो because it rains very heavily and all, तो बाहर घूमना बहुत difficult हो जाता है. So then this Bhakti Vedantas, they decided that they will stay at one place only. And then they decide that ये जो जहाँ पे ये लड़के मतलब लड़का मतलब नारद मुनि जहाँ पे ये रह रहा था वहीं पे वो लोग रह लेंगे करके. So then they decided to stay there. Now this mother of his, who used to serve this Bhakti Vedantas very nicely. उनका खाना पीना, उनका कपड़े धोना, everything she was doing very nicely, एकदम बिल्कुल sincerely करती थी. Okay, बिल्कुल दिलो जान से करती थी. And this Narad Muni, this son, her son was helping her for all that she was doing. अगर मम्मी ने खाना बनाया है तो उनको जाके परोसता था और उनका सब जो प्लेट उठाता था, धोता था, everything this boy was doing. He was serving him nicely. Then what happens is, So then what happened is that Abhi, you know what? Eating the remnants, मतलब जो वैष्णवा का जो खाना बचा हुआ होता है वो अगर हम लोग खाते हैं, अभी आप बोलोगे झूठा खाना कैसे खाएंगे, लेकिन अगर वैष्णवों का झूठा खाना हम लोग अगर खाते हैं तो then we get lot of mercy from Krishna and all our sins get eradicated. This is written in the scriptures. I am not telling you, this is written in the scriptures. So this boy knew. So he requested them, can I eat the remnants of your food? Yeah. So always remember, whenever you call Vaishnava in your house, if they leave something in their plate, yeah, when you call senior Vaishnavas in your house, and if they leave something in their plate, ensure that you don't throw it away, you eat it, because your sins get eradicated. हमको ऐसा आदत नहीं है क्योंकि हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस ही प्योर नहीं है, हम इतने कंटामिनेटेड है, हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस ही प्योर नहीं है. अगर अरे झूठा कैसे खाएंगे, उन्होंने कैसे हाथ लगाया, कुछ भी लाया, कैसे मिक्स किया है, but that is called महाप्रसाद. Okay, so that is very important, we should know this. Okay, so then he requested them, can I eat whatever is left in your plate? So okay, I put this question here. So I just explained, why did Narada Muni eat the remnants in the plate of Bhakti Vedanta? Abhi मैंने बोला भी ठीक है, question डाला है तो. Yeah, someone new. Yes, if you are attentive, then let me know.
Yes.
Raise your hand. Yes, Kushi.
Why did Narada Muni are remnants of Vaishnava? Because when we eat the remnants of Vaishnavas, we get more
Mercy. Mercy.
nice blessings of Krishna, and
Yes.
we get powerful because of Vaishnavas.
Yes, very nice, very good. So Kushi gave the answer. तो बाकी अभी तो यही right answer है. So I'm not giving chance to others. Unless you have any other point. Yes. Okay, so very nice. Kushi.
Mataji, I also have a point.
Okay. Yes, Aditya.
Mataji, that if we eat the remnants of Vaishnavas in their plate, so all our sins are also gone.
Yes, लेकिन एक याद रखो, हाँ, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है जो मैंने यहाँ पे डाली नहीं है. तो क्या होता है, देयर आर टू थिंग्स. एक है कि हमारे पाप धुल जाना, और दूसरा बात यह है कि हमारी पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति नहीं रहना. You understood these two things, differences between two things. One is whatever sins we have incurred, that will get washed away. लेकिन हमारी जो प्रवृत्ति है सिन करने की, वो तो नहीं गई. हम वापस पाप करते ही रहेंगे, तो वो कैसे जाएगी? Can someone tell me कि हमारी पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति कैसे जाएगी?
By eating this Mahaprasadam.
Okay, eating Mahaprasad. And what else? पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति. Yes, Adya. Raise your hand. Yes, Adya.
We do seva from that it goes.
Okay. Yes, Dishita.
Yes, Mataji, by doing chanting.
Okay, by doing chanting. Yes, very good. Yes, Nityansh. Okay. Yes, Keshav.
Behave with Krishna very attentively.
Okay, very good. Yes, Aditri. Okay, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, Pranjal.
By associating with Vaishnavas.
Yes, very good, very nice. Yes, Arnav.
By doing religious acts.
By doing religious activities. Okay, very good. Yes, Ranveer.
By doing Ekadashi.
By doing Ekadashi. Very good. Yes, Krish.
By going to temple often.
By going to the temple very often. And one very important thing is.
Mataji, can I tell?
Yes.
Mataji, by offering bhoga.
By offering bhoga and eating also bhoga. Eating prasad. Yes, very good. And one very, very important thing which is mentioned in the scripture. All of you are absolutely right. Absolutely right. ये हमारी
Reading Bhagavad Gita.
ये रीडिंग भागवतम का तो स्पेशल इम्पैक्ट बोला है कि भागवतम में तो बिल्कुल बोला है कि इफ यू रीड भागवतम योर प्रोपेंसिटी टू कमिट सिंस विल गो, है ना। हम अलग अलग अच्छे धाम में जाएंगे, हमारे पाप धुल जाएंगे। हम बोलते हैं ना, गंगा में स्नान कर लिया, एक बार भी डुबकी मार लिया, पाप धुल गए। अलग अलग धाम में जाएंगे, एक बार भी जाके तो हमारे पाप धुल जाएंगे। पाप तो धुल गए, लेकिन और पाप हम लोग तो ऐड ही कर रहे हैं, ऐड ही कर रहे हैं, ऐड ही कर रहे हैं, right? So when how will they go? By studying Bhagavatam, by chanting name, by associating with devotees, by eating prasad, and by going to the temple, yeah, by doing all these things. So very good, very nice. All of you gave very nice answers. Okay, very good. So this you should all remember. Okay. And then what this Bhakti Vedantas, they always used to discuss about Krishna. They used to discuss about glory of Krishna. Yeah. And this little boy always used to take interest in learning about Krishna, in knowing about Krishna. Yeah. And now this Bhakti Vedantas, they instructed him also a lot. Now what? So, and you know, this boy was hearing the instructions of this Bhakti Vedantas very carefully, and they also gave him lots of information. देखो छोटा सा बच्चा आके बैठ रहा है, लेकिन उसके साथ भी डिस्कस करते थे, उसको भी बहुत ज्ञान देते थे। अभी मुझे बताओ उसको इतना सारा ज्ञान क्यों दिया भक्ति वेदांता ने? Can you tell me? We just discussed a while back. Raise your hand.
What, Mataji? Repeat the question.
Okay, the question is that these Bhakti Vedantas gave lot of knowledge to Narada Muni in his incarnation as the son of this maid servant. Why did they give so much information to this little boy? I want active participation from everyone. Yes, Adya.
Because they thought that he could do this, that he could serve bhoga and he could chant. That's why they told also.
Okay, very good. Yes, Aditya.
Yes, also.
Mataji,
Okay, very nice. Yes, Aditya.
Mataji, so that Narada Muni can also be the devotee of Lord Krishna.
Okay.
And no matter
Why? आप बोल रहे हो कि उसका इफेक्ट क्या होगा? मैं बोल रही हूँ कि क्यों दिया, नॉलेज क्यों दिया?
Mataji, so that he won't be stuck in this material world.
Okay, good. Yes, Nityansh.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, another reason might be because he asked if they can give their leftover food to him. So they must have thought that this person has knowledge and let us train him.
Okay, good. Yes, Arnav, and then Keshav, and then we move on.
Since the Bhakti Vedantas, they know his previous life and the curse. They know the curse. So since he's like listening to them carefully, they can see him listening. So they're telling him.
Okay. Yes, Keshav.
Mataji, he will become a great devotee of Krishna.
Okay, very good. Now let us see. Okay. So, because he was listening very enthusiastically, right? He was listening very enthusiastically. अगर कोई enthusiasm से सुन रहा होगा तो हमारी और इच्छा होती है बताने की. He was very humble. Yeah. And very, very important, he had full faith. अगर मैं आपको कुछ बता रही हूँ और अगर आप डाउट करें, पता नहीं सही है कि नहीं है, पता नहीं चैंटिंग से क्या होता है, पता नहीं टेम्पल जाने से क्या होता है, तो फिर आप नहीं सीख पाओगे. So this boy had full faith in whatever Bhakti Vedantas were teaching. Yeah. And he had a lot of respect for them. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हमारे स्कूल के टीचर्स को अलग अलग नाम से चिढ़ाते हैं, है ना? करते हैं ना सब बच्चे, स्कूल के टीचर्स को अलग अलग नाम से चिढ़ाते हैं. अरे ऐसा है वैसा. अभी छोटे बच्चे तो शायद करते नहीं होंगे, लेकिन बड़े बच्चे करते हैं. बड़े बच्चे टीचर के they tease them, they pull their leg, behind back they will make fun of them. But if you do this, you will never learn. You will never learn. So अगर आपके friends ऐसा कर रहे हैं, don't be party to it. I wanted to bring this point for all of you, that if your friends are teasing your teachers in your school or anyone else, or if they are teasing anyone else's parents, anyone else's family, do not be party to that. Have respect for everyone. You may not like what they are saying. You may not like what they are doing, which is fine. But you should never make fun. Okay, otherwise you will never learn in life. Yeah. और ये सारा सुनने से, now he was very enthusiastic, he had full faith, his mood was very humble, and he heard them with a lot of respect. What was the effect? ये सारा सुनने से, what was the effect of such hearing? Yes, Nityansh? Okay. Yes, Arnav?
He'll get more close to being Krishna conscious.
Yes. You get a lot of knowledge, and the knowledge is the pillar. Because आप chanting भी करोगे, see, आपका chanting के, आपका ये spiritual progress के दो pillars है, एक है knowledge और दूसरा है आपका chanting. अगर इसमें का एक भी pillar नहीं है, तो ये आपका पूरा spiritual life collapse हो जाएगा. So these are the big pillars. And when you will gain knowledge, when you hear submissively, when you have faith. अभी अगर आपको कोई बोलेगा कि पता नहीं कृष्णा है भी कि नहीं है, अभी ये सब बोलते रहते हैं कृष्णा है, मैंने तो देखा ही नहीं आज तक कृष्णा है. But if you have no faith, you will never learn. Yeah. So all your science books that you study on certain base. If that base only you have no faith, you will never progress, right? अगर आपको 6th standard के साइंस पे आपको विश्वास नहीं है, तो 10th standard का साइंस कैसे करोगे? ग्रेजुएशन वाला साइंस कैसे करोगे? तो आपका बेस जो है, you should have faith. Then only you will learn. Yeah. So that is the thing. Then what happened? He used to follow. जो भी उसने instructions दिया, he used to follow very nicely. Then later on, what happened is that 4 महीने के बाद तो ये सब लोग चले गए. And then one day what happened? That they taught him bhakti yoga. He taught him bhakti yoga. Now one unfortunate day, his mother had gone to milk a cow, and a snake bit him. Snake bit the mother, and his mother died. And that time he was just 5-year-old boy. Just imagine, he had no one else in the entire world. He had only his mother in the entire world, and his mother died. Yeah. Now when his mother died, what option does he have? We have two options, right? He had two options. You can see these two pictures. Either he had an option to cry, or he had option to, be confident and walk ahead. Which option do you think he would have selected?
Mataji, to be confident and walk ahead.
To be confident.
Yes, to be confident and walk ahead. No,
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, initially I would do the first option, and then I just remember what will I do now, so I'll start with the second.
Okay, good. Now he has one more option. He has one more option, that he will curse Krishna. कि मैंने तो इतना तुम्हारा ग्लोरी सुना, मैं तो रेमिनेंट्स खाया भक्ति वेदांतास का, मैंने इतना कुछ किया, मैंने इतना सर्विस किया, चैंटिंग किया, सब कुछ किया, तो तुमने मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों किया? Right? This is very obvious. Anyone can say, right? I used to attend Japa sessions. I used to attend Bhakti Kendra, Bhakti Anand classes. I used to do so much nice service. I used to make garlands. I used to offer bhoga. Still मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ. So the thing is, Lord's plans are very mysterious. Can someone tell me why did he accept? Okay, let me not ask you this question. I will only explain this. Yeah. So, see, the thing is, why did this happen? Why did he accept it? Or what should be our outlook to such things? Krishna has plans for everyone. In this particular case, even his mother was very pious. आपने देखा वो mother भी कितना serve कर रही थी भक्ति वेदांतस को, है ना? उनको खाना खिलाती थी, उनके बर्तन धोती थी, उनके कपड़े धोती थी. She used to serve him very nicely. So that means his mother was also very pious. एकदम अच्छी lady थी, बराबर. ये लड़का भी बड़ा अच्छा था, इतना भक्ति वेदांतस का सुनता था, सब कुछ करता था, लेकिन फिर भी ऐसा हुआ. Now with this knowledge, you get maturity that Krishna has plans for everyone. Krishna has mysterious plans for everyone which we do not know. Okay, so what happened is, because he was just a 5-year-old child and he was the only son of his mother, the mother and the child were very bonded. The mother was very much attached to the child, and the child was very much attached to his mother. So this boy, because they were very attached to each other, now they were all in a very comfortable situation. Yeah. Now the thing is that now that Bhaktivedanta had given him knowledge, अगर ये सब नहीं होता तो नारद मुनि तो ये बच्चा नारद मुनि तक elevate ही नहीं होता. So Krishna had plans for this boy also, and Krishna had plans for his mother also. Yeah, because this boy later on became Narada Muni. If this situation would not have arisen in his life, then he would have never gone to that elevated position. Because ultimate aim is go back home, back to God. You are understanding what I am telling you? Are you understanding?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, good.
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Okay, so that is why when any adverse situation comes in our life, okay, we should accept it as will of God, because we do not know what are the Lord's plans. हमको हमेशा लगता है कि अरे यार मेरे साथ ही क्यों हुआ, मेरे फैमिली के साथ ही क्यों ऐसे होता है ना. ये तो हम कितनी बार कहते हैं, मैंने इतनी पढ़ाई की फिर भी देखो ऐसा मार्क्स हुआ. So many things, right? The suffering starts right from our childhood. So we should know that God has plans for everyone. Each one of us, God has plans. So we just discussed this, that his mother also served him so nicely, but why was Krishna not merciful on him? Does someone want to answer this question?
Miss, can I say?
This question which is there on the screen, that अभी मैंने explain किया, किसी को answer करना है?
Mataji, can I tell?
Sir.
Mataji, can I answer?
We'll give a chance to Isha now. Yes, Isha.
It's difficult because Krishna want to
Yes, go ahead.
because Krishna want to make this boy a great devotee of Krishna called Narada Muni, and he want to put him alone ahead to fight with the difficult problems.
Very nice, very good. Yes, Isha, you also want to tell?
Yes, Narada Muni's mother died because if his mother didn't die, he would not become a great devotee of Krishna.
Yes, very good, very nice. But Lord had plans for Narad Muni also and his mother also. So ऐसे नहीं है कि भगवान ने बोला कि ठीक है नारद मुनि मुझे पसंद है, उसकी मदर तो ठीक है. No, Lord had plans for his mother also, so that his mother also progresses in spiritual life. Yeah, so that is why whenever any difficult situation comes, then you should be very, you should not lose strength. You should not cry like that little boy. Or even if you cry like that little boy, then like Nityan said, first you will cry and then you will gain confidence and then you will move on. Any difficult situation comes, yeah. Then what happened? then this little boy, he remembered the instructions of. Then he remembered the instructions of Bhaktivedanta. And when he remembered the instructions of Bhaktivedanta, what did he tell him? That what is your duty? To glorify Lord. What is your duty? To chant the name of Lord. Yeah. So if you do that, then he went in search of the Lord. Yeah, he walked mountains, he walked different rivers, he walked different forests and gardens, and आगे चलता गया. And then he got so tired, he became thirsty, and he got fatigued, and a lot of fatigue. Then he drank water, he bathed, and then he sat under a banyan tree. Now, when he sat under a banyan tree, listen very carefully, very important points are going to come. When he sat under this banyan tree, he started meditating on the Lord. एकदम बिल्कुल आँख बंद करके हम चैंटिंग कैसे करते हैं? यहाँ पे देखते हैं, टीवी देखते हैं, मोबाइल देखते हैं, ये सब पूरी दुनिया भर की चीजें देखते हैं. But this little boy was sitting under a banyan tree. This is how we should chant. Listen very carefully. This is how we should chant. He was sitting under the banyan tree and deeply meditating on the form of Krishna. He was meditating on Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, beautiful form of Krishna.
नहीं खा रहा हूँ मैं बाहर से गैस. Ding ding, मेरे बुबड़ी.
So he was beautifully meditating on the form of Krishna. And as he was meditating on the form of Krishna, suddenly what happened? Krishna, Krishna within his heart, the Paramatma within his heart gave him darshan. Yeah. So gave him darshan like exactly the way he meditated upon. With Shankar, Chakra, Gada, Padma, in a beautiful form of Krishna came in front of him. And he took the darshan of the Lord. And tears started flowing from his eyes. Oh, Krishna, you've appeared in my heart. And then what happened is he was relishing that moment. And suddenly, Krishna vanished away. Krishna गायब हो गए. And now एकदम कृष्णा गायब हो गए. अब ये ढूंढने लगे, वापस full concentration से बैठे. अब पूरा वापस शंकर चक्र गदा पद्म ही started meditating on. लेकिन कृष्णा जी आ ही नहीं रहे. वापस एकदम से आंख पूरी बंद कर ली. And again he started meditating on the Lord. लेकिन भगवान आ ही नहीं रहे. And then he got very disturbed. फिर सोचने लगा ये ऐसे कैसे होगा? ये क्या हो रहा है? क्यों नहीं आ रहे आप मेरे सामने? So then Krishna said that you will not be able to see me in this lifetime. Too many most important these things said, because you are not complete in your services and you are not free from material desires. आप मुझे पूरी तरह से सर्व नहीं करते हो और आप and you have little material desires in you. Yeah. So then, and he's saying that as a special favor, लेकिन मैं आपको एक special mercy देता हूँ, as a special favor, yeah, at the end of your lifetime, you will come back to Godhead. Okay, so that he gives him a special favor. Now, I will give you the answer to the question. I want to hear from you that why did Lord show him the beautiful form for a moment and then disappear? Raise your hand. Yes, Aditri. I will repeat the question. Why did Lord show him his form for a moment and then disappear? Aditri.
Because he had material desire and he was not serving Krishna completely.
Okay. That is what is mentioned. But yes, Lord का भी तो कुछ intention होगा. Yes, Pranjal.
Mataji, I think that maybe so that little Narada Muni could get an idea about the Supreme Lord, about his form.
Okay. Okay, good. Yes, Arnav. Okay, Nityan. Okay,
Sorry,
Arnav. Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Sorry, that was from last time.
Sorry?
That was from the last question. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, Nityansh.
Yes, Mataji. So Krishna showed the 400 form just to tell him that okay, I am there. Don't worry. Now that you're stuck in the situation that you're alone, don't don't think that because of me all this happened. I'm there with you. Don't worry. And then after the time got over, like for the limited time, when the time was up, Krishna disappeared.
Okay. Yes, Adya. Then I'll give you the answer.
Because he didn't serve Krishna. He didn't serve Krishna. It was little remaining, and he was not ready for. He was not ready. He had to do little more tapasya to come to spiritual world.
Okay, so now I will good. So all answers are good answers. Now I'll give you the answer. See, the thing is that what happened is he gave him a glimpse. He glimpsed थोड़ा सा जैसे हमको पिक्चर का ट्रेलर दिखाते हैं ना. अगर हमारा कोई एकदम मस्त मूवी आ रहा है, I don't know what hero you like, hero or heroine. लेकिन अगर हमको ट्रेलर दिखाते हैं तो हमारा क्या इच्छा होता है? अरे ये तो ट्रेलर कितना मस्त है, पूरा मूवी देखना चाहिए. Do you get that desire? Yeah, if the trailer is so nice, if the trailer is so happening, how the movie will be, right? So our intensity to see the movie increases, right? Then we hanker. No, I want to see the movie. I want to see the movie. Then I will tell our parents. We will talk with our friends. When can we go and see the movie? Exactly the same way, Krishna gave him a glimpse. And then when he saw that glimpse, he got that mood of separation. So it is like, मुझे तो देखना था लेकिन अरे ये तो चले गए. So what will happen? Your intensity to see him will increase. Yeah, it will become very this mood of separation becomes very, very strong, and then you want to see Krishna. So that is why to increase his intensity, and when your intensity increases, your heart gets purified. Yeah. So all your material desires, like you all said, all his material desires will go. He will get engaged in the services and all. But his intensity now is increased because he's seen that. Yeah. So whenever, so for example, you taste something good, someone gives you something nice and brings in his tiffin in the school, and now that you have liked it so much, you go home and you tell your mother, I also want this, mama. He had got this. So your intensity increases. Exactly the same way, he gives him a glimpse, and now his intensity to see Krishna has increased. And to increase that intensity, he gave him the glimpse. Okay. Then in due course of time, what happened is that he went to different holy places, and then later on he left his body. He left his body, and again when creation happened, when Brahma created this material world, yeah, when Brahma made this creation happen, that time Narada Muni got a spiritual body, and he got a veena in his hand. Veena to do what? To sing the glories of Krishna. Okay, so then what is this point of discussion? Why does Narada Muni sing the? Acha, okay, so let us see. Why does Narada Muni sing the glory of the Lord? It's an easy question. Hai. Very easy question.
Because he is God. Because he is Krishna's devotee.
Okay, very good. Yes, Om.
Because Krishna should be with us.
No, what's because Kaima? What?
Because Krishna should be with me only.
Yes, so because you love Krishna, you want Krishna to always be there with you. Yes, very good. Yes, Adya.
To praise Krishna.
To please Krishna, very nice. Yes, Nityansh.
Because he wanted to go back to Godhead.
No, he was always in back to Godhead. No. So now he had a spiritual body, so he could go. He could go from one planet to another. Yeah.
Then
after he left his body, the spiritual body.
So that he can spread the teachings.
Yeah, so that he can, he can connect with the Lord, and he can, make everyone Krishna conscious.
Oh.
Yeah. And because Krishna is present in his name, Krishna is present in his books. Yeah. So that is why Narada sings the glory of Krishna like this. Yeah. This I will skip. Okay. So then what happens is after this, Narada Muni, he tells everything to Vysadeva, and then Narada Muni leaves from that place. And then Narada Muni, what is this slide? Did I miss a slide? Okay, I missed a slide. Okay, ticket's not here. So then later on, Narada Muni, he leaves that place. He instructs Vyasdev. Now, do you know that what you've gone wrong? And then Vyasdev understood, yes, I have to write the glories of Krishna. Only when I write the glories of Krishna, then only I will be happy. Yes, Aditri, you have raised your hand. Okay. So now, do you know the difference between Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam? क्योंकि ये हमेशा confusion रहा है सबके दिमाग में कि what is Bhagavad Gita and what is Bhagavatam. Is this confusion clear?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, can I?
Yes, Mataji, can I say?
Yes.
Mataji, can I tell?
Yes.
Mataji, the answer is that Srimad Bhagavatam is all teachings with stories, and Bhagavad Gita is teaching with theories.
Yes,
so the theories are explained with the help of Krishna's pastimes in Bhagavatam.
Okay. Very nice. Very good. And yes, Aditya, you wanted to say? क्या? कुछ भी नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है.
Mataji, can I tell?
Yes.
Mataji, can I say?
Mataji, I am Aditya. Can I tell?
One second. I'll call out names. Yes, Adya.
Bhagavad Gita is where Krishna is telling Arjun to fight in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and at the last, Arjun is saying yes for the war. And in Bhagavatam, it is all about Krishna's life. What
Yes, very
Krishna
good.
did in his pastime, and what all he did in his life.
Very good. Very nice. Yes, Pranjal.
Mataji, Bhagavatam is Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself, and Bhagavad Gita are the words of Sri Krishna.
Okay, very nice. Very good. Yes, Arnav.
So Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna to Arjun, and Srimad Bhagavatam is spoken by Arjun's grandson.
No, Bhagavatam is not spoken by Arjun's grandson. Bhagavatam was heard by Arjun's grandson Parikshit and was spoken by Sukadev Goswami, but written by Vyasadeva. And Vyasadeva, he spoke the Bhagavatam to Sukadev Goswami and imparted all the knowledge to Sukadev Goswami. And Vyasadeva also gave this thing to Sonak Rishi, Suta Goswami. Yeah, and then he imparted all the knowledge to Suta Goswami. And then Suta Goswami again later Bhagavatam. Okay, so that is the Bhagavatam. So basically what happens, you know, जब भी हमको स्टोरी फॉर्म में कुछ मैं बताती हूँ आपको या कोई फिलोसफी हम स्टोरी फॉर्म में बताते हैं तो हमारे दिमाग में एकदम पक्की बैठ जाती है. तो ये सारे अगर आप भागवतम देखोगे तो भागवतम में सारे भगवत गीता के श्लोक्स है. तो ये सारी जो श्लोक्स एक्सप्लेन किए हैं वो स्टोरी फॉर्म में एक्सप्लेन किए हैं.
Mataji, can I tell?
Yes. One second, Aditya wanted to say something. One second. Yes, Aditya, just 1 second.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, that Bhagavatam is all about Krishna and Krishna himself. But in Bhagavad Gita, actually it's a shlok for our life. So that what should we do in this material life, and to be a devotee for a lot, a great devotee for a lot, and leave this cycle of this material world.
Bhagavad Gita is instructions given by Krishna, and Bhagavatam is about Krishna and his devotees. Okay. So very good. Yes, Nityansh.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, okay, yeah. So the Bhagavad Gita is the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna, and Bhagavatam is the conversation between Parikshit Maharaj and Vyas Rishi. No.
Yeah, but the original Bhagavatam was written by Vyasadeva. It was in Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadev Goswami.
Sukadev Goswami, yeah, I have to remember that.
Sukadev Goswami is son of Vyasadeva.
Oh.
He is son of Vyasadeva.
And grandson of Arjuna is Parikshit Maharaj.
Parikshit Maharaj. Son of Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu Suta.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So you should all know this. And now yesterday was Bhadra Purnima. So अगर आपके पास भागवतम नहीं है, तो please आप भागवतम, you can purchase a copy of Bhagavatam. If you want to buy, you can let me know. If you cannot buy, if it is very costly for you, let me know. I will see if I can find out some people who want to gift Bhagavatam. Okay. So please, it is very nice to buy Bhagavatam. It is very nice to gift Bhagavatam if you already have. And even if you don't want to contribute so much amount, even if you can contribute a token amount, that is also okay. But it is all your choice. Yeah?
Mataji.
Only increases purity. Yes.
Mataji, instead of doing it like we should have done it yesterday, but can we do it today as well?
Yeah, absolutely. You can
get the equal benefits.
Yes. Absolutely. You can do it today also.
Okay.
In fact, Zui Didi and they all did from their pocket money also. I said, whatever you want to do, small amount is also fine. The desire to give Bhagavatam, even if a small amount contribute to that is also good. See, it is not about the money. See, Krishna is not, poor. Krishna is very rich.
Yeah.
Okay, things will any which just go on. But our contribution will, purify our
Should
heart.
be rich with heart.
Yes, absolutely. Very good. Very nice. So I will stop the record.